You guys feel ready?
Yeah.
Perfect. Excellent. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Can you hear this? Will, is my microphone on?
You are not on.
Okay, he said it's on, so it's on. I'm Miss Gina. I work here at the Fayetteville Public Library. It might be on our live stream. We're going to be live streaming today. Everybody wants to wave hi at the camera. Hi, everybody at home. Thank you for joining us. We're so excited to see you here at the library for our special story time with our service dogs. Before we begin, I just want to, well, now it's definitely working. Okay, just want to give you a few announcements. One, we really encourage you to give us some feedback about our programming after the program on this table right here. You can either scan the QR code on this sign and fill out a survey, or there are paper copies right there. We'd love your feedback and suggestions for future programming as well, if you'd like to give it to us. We also have a program called 1000 Books Before Kindergarten. Many of you are probably already enrolled in that program, but if you haven't enrolled yet, you can do that at the preschool desk, and it's for any child, kindergarten or younger, and it's just a way to encourage establishing great reading habits. You can find more about that program at the preschool desk as well. And we always have Super Saturdays on Saturday at 10 o'clock. It's either here in the Storytime Room or in the Event Center, and we're so glad that you're here to join us today with Angela and Kathleen from Pigpen Publishing. They're going to share a very special story time with us today, and they have some special guests. They're going to start off by telling you a few special rules with our guests, and so I'm going to give the time to them. Will you all help me welcome Kathleen, Angela, and their guests?
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here this morning. I'd like to introduce us. This is my sister, Angela, and I'm Kathleen. And this is our therapy dog named Memphis. And this is Percy, and he is a service dog in training. So he's young. He's not even, how old is he?
He's 9 months old.
He's 9 months old. And so he's still in training, and so this is a bit of training for him to deal with crowds and to deal with, you know, just people being around him. He goes out in public, and he learns a lot when he goes out in public, but it's always good for him to be in this type of setting as well. So at the end or during the book, I'm not sure how Angela is going to do it, but we will walk around with Memphis, and she'll get to be pet because she's a therapy dog, and we will eventually take off Percy's vest. This vest indicates that he's working, so when you see a service dog with a vest, we can't pet them. And so when his vest comes off, that's when you'll be able to pet Percy. And that's something that he has to learn as well. So we'll be practicing with Percy and practicing with y'all, and we appreciate y'all being here. So does anybody know what a service dog is? Yes?
It's a dog that helps people if they can't see stuff.
Here.
That's right. And
Yes.
that's what we're going to learn about today. We're going to learn about all different kinds of service dogs. And she listed some of them. She said if you can't see or hear or do things, that they can help you, and that is true. And we're going to learn about a few more in our book called Faithful Furry Friends. This is a book that Angela and I wrote together as just kind of a service for our community, for you to learn and to teach others what you know about service dogs, because they're becoming more prevalent in our community, right? You see service dogs everywhere. You may see them with this type of vest, or you may see them with a different kind of vest, but they're everywhere. You see them everywhere. And we're going to learn about those today. So, okay, are y'all ready? Okay. Hello, my name is Ranger. I'm a service dog. Have you seen a dog wearing a vest like mine? If so, then they're a service dog too. We spend lots of time in training, learning how to do our special jobs that help people. We are very different from your dog at home. Service dogs are not pets. My vest is very important. It's called a service vest, and it lets everyone know when I'm at work. When I wear my vest, I can go almost anywhere with my owner. If you see a service dog wearing a service vest, do not disturb them. Their vest means that they're paying attention to their job. I love my job, and if you pet me, I might get distracted. Never pet a service dog. There are many types of service dogs. Some include seizure alert, mobility support, police dogs, guide dogs, and many more. And we'll meet some more of them at the end of this book. My friends and I start training when we're just 8 weeks old. Sometimes we live in a foster home for a year or more. Our foster families teach us how to be good puppies. Then we go into advanced training with amazing trainers. They teach us how to perform special tasks so we can help people. Training is very hard, and it can take up to 2 years to complete. So it's like service dog school. They have to go to school and learn how to be a service dog. Do you know what to do if a service dog comes up to you without their vest? Get help right away. Service dogs are trained to go and find help when their owners have fallen or need help. So if a dog comes up to you and they don't have anybody with them, you've got to follow them, and they'll take you to their owner who may have fallen down out of their wheelchair, or maybe they're having a seizure. So you're going to want to find an adult, and then you're going to follow the dog, and they'll take you to their owner. Remember, if you see a service dog like me, just look at them. If you have questions, you can always ask the service dog's owner. They'd be happy to talk to you about their dog and how they help them. So what are some of the things that we learned? A service dog is not a pet. Service vests are important because they show when I am working. Do not pet a service dog wearing a vest. Service dogs spend years in training. And if you see a service dog without their owner, get help right away. So now we're going to go into and learn about the special ones, the different types of service dogs. So we'll start with a guide dog. Does anybody know what they think a guide dog is?
It guides people who aren't really, like, who have disabilities.
That's right. Hi, my name is Poppy, and I am a guide dog. My job is to help Bree. She's blind and she cannot see. My service vest has a handle for her to hold on to so that she can feel it and grab her, and I can lead her from place to place. I'm trained to look both ways when crossing the street. I cross at the road at crosswalks, find things like phones and keys, and even open elevators. I tell her when there's a step up or a step down. Bree depends on me to keep her safe. So Poppy keeps Bree safe by guiding her from place to place. Here's Max. He's a hearing dog. He's trained to help Casey because she's deaf, which means that she cannot hear. My job is to listen for doorbells, smoke alarms, alarm clocks, ringing phones, and much more. I nudge her with my nose, or I put my paw in her lap to get her attention. I am allowed to go everywhere with her as long as I'm wearing my service vest. Mobility assistance dog. This is kind of like the one you were talking about. My name is Scooter, and I'm a mobility assistance service dog. My job is to help Dan navigate while using his wheelchair. I bring him the phone when it rings, I open automatic doors for him, and pick things up if he drops them. I can even get help if Dan falls out of his wheelchair and can't get up. Then we've got a diabetic alert dog.
This is what Percy's being trained for.
Percy's being trained for diabetic alert for a little girl who lives in California. Hi, I'm Memphis. My sense of smell is so good that I can tell when somebody's blood sugar is too low or too high. My job is to help Walter, who has diabetes. I alert him by pawing or nudging him. I'm also trained to get help if Walter's too sick to care for himself. So that's what Percy's going to be doing. He's going to be smelling the little girl's blood sugar levels, and he'll be able to tell her if she needs to take her shot or her medicines and help her throughout her day. Seizure alert dog. This is Avery. She's trained to help find help if Katie is having a seizure. She can also alert her if she's about to have one. So if Katie's about to have a seizure, the dog knows. I lay down next to Katie to prevent injury while she's seizing. I know how to push a button that signals an alarm to notify others when she needs help. My job is to keep Katie safe. A psychiatric dog. Does anybody know what today is? It's Veterans Day, that's right. And there are special service dogs that help veterans who are people who have served in our armed forces and our military, and they can get service dogs to help them throughout their day as well. I'm Chief. I help Carlos. He suffers from PTSD from serving in the military. My friendship helps Carlos when he is sad or feeling nervous. I also remind him to take his medicine. When we are around a lot of people, I help Carlos feel safe and calm. Autism service dog. My name is Bella. I help a little boy named Theo who has autism. Sometimes he runs away and he doesn't understand dangerous situations. I have been trained to be tethered to Theo. When we are tethered together, which kind of means tied together, except for it would be a little leash that came right here and maybe tied around Theo's waist, Theo can't run away then, and I protect him from harm.
Leave it.
We spend a lot of time together, and I help Theo stay calm. An allergy dog. Does anybody here have allergies? Do we have any allergies? Sometimes there's dogs who can help with allergies if you have an allergy that's so severe. This is Charlie. My super sensitive nose has been trained to detect allergens. Braxton's my owner, and he is severely allergic to peanuts. With my help, he is able to avoid anything that might contain peanuts. When I smell those nuts, I make sure that Braxton does not eat it. I go everywhere with Braxton, even to school. That would be special to bring your service dog to school. Oh, does anybody see a vest in here that looks like this? Who's wearing this vest? Memphis. So Memphis is a different type of dog. She's called a therapy dog. So she's kind of in the realm of service dogs, but she's a therapy dog. So let's learn what she does. Her job is to cheer people up when they are sad. Isn't that a nice job? She goes into any place where people need cheering, like hospitals or nursing homes and schools. A therapy dog is different than a service dog. I'm encouraged to interact with everyone. If you see me, you're allowed to pet me and hug me all you want. So something that we tell people is P is for purple, which is also for pet. So if you see a puppy with a purple vest, you can pet them. That's their job, is to just be pet. That's a nice job. Let's see, military police dog. I'm Ranger, a police dog. Has anybody ever seen a police dog like Ranger? Yes?
Friend who owns one.
Wow.
I know, he looks
Yes?
like that.
Yes, most police dogs do look like German Shepherds. That's true. So police dogs sniff out drugs and bombs, and they chase the bad guys. I'm trained to help find someone if they're lost, and I protect my partner. So my police officer friend who would be in their uniform, the dog is trained to protect them from bad guys too. My vest is bulletproof. So not like a red service vest or a therapy vest. So their special vests that they wear are bulletproof. So if somebody tried to hurt them and shoot them, that bullet wouldn't go through the vest. Isn't that so cool? My job is to keep my partner and the community safe.
Wait.
So that is the last service dog that we have, is the military service dog, or the police dog. Does anybody have any questions? Is everybody ready to pet dogs? Yes, the main event? Okay, Miss Angela is going to walk around with Memphis first, the therapy dog. So remember, Percy's in training. So what do we pet? What does red mean?
Red means
Don't pet. It means stop. If you're at a red light, just stop. Don't pet that dog. That one's working. But we're going to take Percy's vest off, and he's going to get to meet all of you as a puppy. But when Percy goes to California and starts working, he's not going to get to have many pets from little kids. So this is a special treat.
Why don't you take Memphis?
I will take Memphis. Where's Memphis's?
We do have a coloring sheet now for afterwards.
Oh, good.
You can dismiss them into that room. Oh, when you're ready, and they can do a coloring sheet.
Okay, which room?
Do y'all want to pet Percy?
Let me make an announcement. I can let you.
Okay, good. Come on, Memphis.
You can pet him.
Come, come see.
He feels.
You want to see? No,
He's
you don't
just
like Memphis.
Sit down.
This is Memphis.
Sit.
He's
He's so
nice.
soft. He feels like a stuffed animal.
We have 5 dogs.
5 dogs. That's so many.
Memphis, come here. Yes, of course. Come
He's like,
here. Memphis.
I don't know what to do with all this love.
I never
You want to pet Memphis?
Yeah.
She loves to be pet and
All
hugged.
right, let's come over here and we'll see these.
Here, Memphis. Let's come to these children.
Isn't he so
Children
soft?
we love.
It's okay, Percy. Sit.
Oh, kiss Memphis. Don't kiss him.
He is like a teddy bear. He's soft like a teddy bear.
No?
Do you?
like syrup.
Hi there.
He is soft. He looks like a teddy bear, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Memphis likes
he's like,
her.
what is all these little children doing?
Done petting. They can just go out.
Parents, I don't think I'm still on. Parents, we have a coloring sheet in this room right here in the craft room. So if you would like to go and color after your child has pet the puppies, you can. It's in the craft room.
I think it likes me.
I know. Memphis, no lick. No lick, Memphis.
Here, y'all can just come up at your leisure. You want a pet? He's pet. He helped me paint this week.
You have our book. That's so special. I'm so glad. Do you like it? One of your neighbors gave it to you?
Yeah, good boy, Percy. Good boy, Percy. Good boy, Percy.
Take your
Good boy. You want to pet Percy?
You don't have to be scared. This puppy is
You can
very,
just
very
pet
nice. You don't have anything to be scared of, okay? She's very nice. She's very
You want
nice.
to pet him?
So sweet.
He feels like a stuffed animal.
Yes, you can go upstairs.
And nice to meet you.
Just like our dogs at home.
Make an announcement.
Yeah. He's like a teddy bear.
Make an announcement. We are going to donate a book to the library, though.
Golden Doodle.